What's up, everyone? Okay, so this week we're going to talk about superheroes. I don't know if everybody wants to do top 5, just top 1, whatever you want to do. Personally, for me, I'm going to do the top 5. I'm mainly going to stick to comic book superheroes, except for my first choice as a number 5 seed. So we'll jump right into it. Number 5 is Dante from Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry series originally started as a video game series on the PS2, I think, and has spawned multiple shows, has, well, anime, I should say, and has a, I believe, manga to it. So that's the reason why I'm adding that into my comic book superheroes. Number 4, everybody's web-slinging superhero, Spider-Man, both symbiote and normal Spider-Man. Peter Parker. Every Spider-Man's pretty cool. Peter Parker is my favorite, but I do like all of them, even the new Miles kid, or whatever his name is. I'm completely forgetting it now. Alex, you're probably going to hate me for saying that. Next, number 3 is Iron Man. Who doesn't love Iron Man? Especially with the new series of movies coming out and the Avengers movie. I've always been an Iron Man fan. I've loved the ideas that, like, this guy basically went from having nothing to being this super rich millionaire, and then basically wanting to go out and do good. So he builds a suit and fights crime. Kind of like Batman, except for I'm not a big DC Universe fan. That might spark some controversy. The only person from the DC Universe I like is the not Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter. It's just because he holds the Justice League together, pretty much. Number 2 is the Punisher. Mainly because Frank Castle's backstory is so dark, and him and my number 1 seed basically were one of the parts of turning the comic book world into this more darker, modern comic book world. The Punisher, his backstory is just amazing, and what he does throughout it, and how he started out in the comic book series as trying to kill Spider-Man in his first appearance, is pretty unique. Number 1, though, is Deadpool. If you've ever seen that symbol, you know of Deadpool. Deadpool basically went through the same tests as Wolverine, except for they went horribly, horribly wrong because he had cancer and basically disfigured him. That's the reason why he wears a mask, and he's basically unkillable. In one of the newer cartoons, literally Wolverine cuts his arm off, and Deadpool just picks it up, and it just heals back together. It's pretty ridiculous. The newest Wolverine movie, wherever it was like the whole backstory to him, that Deadpool is nothing like the Deadpool in the comics. The comics Deadpool is amazing because he breaks the fourth wall, and he'll jump out into white space and dark space and kind of hold conversations with the reader without actually interacting in the actual comic book. And it's amazing. So I do recommend anybody who likes comics to read Deadpool. It is amazing. So those are my favorite superheroes. Not much is happening to me this week and last week. It's just the normal, usual classes. Except for Wednesday, I start my actual classes, and I have to actually start going to 4 per week instead of just 1. And that's about it. So I'm writing a final paper, and oh well. So Summer, I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, I'll see you sometime this week. To everyone, I hope you have a great week. See you next weekend.